Welcome to the basics of Google Drive. I am going to try to make this as short and sweet as possible. When you go to Google, you see the sign in icon up here. You also have your apps icon. We're going to Drive, so I'm going to click on that and it'll automatically prompt me to sign in. Be sure that you sign in with your school account for this. When I log in, if you don't have Google Drive yet, it's going to be blank in here. This is the one I use all the time, so obviously I have a lot of folders in here. On the left-hand side, you have My Drive, which is all the things that you create or upload. Shared with Me, obviously, is what anybody else shares with you. And then the rest are just some other options. To create a new document, you're simply going to click New. You can create a document, a sheet, which is similar to Excel, slides, which is similar to PowerPoint. If you go to More, you can create Google Forms, which we'll do a whole separate screencast on that. Let's go ahead and look at Docs. If I go to create a document, I want to title it first. This enables the autosave, which means no matter what you do on this document, it will save automatically. So as soon as I name it, it starts saving. So anything I do in here, it'll save. You don't have to save on your own, and it works just like Microsoft Word, so you can see everything up here is very, very similar. If you want to share your document, right up here, the blue share box, right now it's private to me, and that's how all of your documents that you create will start off. If you want to change that, click on share, and you can enter individuals that you want to share this document with. You can allow them to edit the document itself. Since it's a live document, it'll edit right away and save it right away. If you don't want them to be able to edit the document, you just want them to be able to see it, you can click on Can View, and they won't be able to alter the document in any way. If you want to change the settings altogether so that you can share, for example, the document with your students, if you click on anyone with the link, that's going to allow you to share the link with your students, and they will be able to access it. Again, they can only view it unless you ask them to be able to edit. When I click out of here, you'll see that I now have an example document right here. This is the one I created. It goes into my Drive. If I want to put it into a different folder, I simply drag and drop. Let's say I want it to go in my soccer folder. I release, and there you go. It's in my soccer folder. If I want to upload documents that I have, say, on my computer, I can do file uploads. I can also upload entire folders. So if we click on File Upload, we'll take a look at a Excel spreadsheet so you can get a feel for what that's like. Let's say I want my heart rate spreadsheet on there. So I'm going to click on that, click Open. It's going to load down here for me. Once it loads, it'll show up in my Drive. Right now, it's on a view only, so if I click on it, I can see it, but I can't edit it. If I would like to make it a document that I can edit, then I'm going to right click, Open With, Google Sheets, and now it's going to open it into what looks exactly like an Excel spreadsheet, and this is what Sheets looks like. So it makes it a document that I can edit, I can change it, alter it in any way, and it will save as I go. Again, share options are still the same here. You can click here and share. When I exit out of here, you can see that I now have the one with the X as well as the one with the sheets. I'm going to get rid of the one with the X because it's useless to me. I can't edit it. So I'm going to remove that. And now I just have my spreadsheet that I can use and edit. If I want to move it into a different section, let's say I want to use it in my heart rate section, I'm going to drag and drop there. Now where I have my heart rate information, this is here as well. If I want to make a copy of this document, all I have to do is right click, make a copy, and now I have a copy of the document. So the original document is here, but I can also make changes to this one if I want to keep the original and make some changes. Lastly, when you're on a document, up in the right-hand corner, you have a few different options. You can get the link to the document so you can share it with your students. This is just an easy way to share documents. Once you've clicked on one, you can share. If you just want to view it, that's right here. Remove it, and then these three dots give you a few more options. Again, the Open With option, if you want to move it to a different folder, if you want to rename it, then make a copy, and then download it. If you want to download this to your computer back into a Excel spreadsheet or into a Microsoft Word document, if you have a doc in here, you could do that here as well.